So we launched Life Worth Living in 2014 in the spring to a seminar of 14 students. And these were students who were looking for something else out of their college education. They were looking for a place on the curriculum, just in the course of study, where they could ask the questions that they found themselves always asking in the dorm rooms and hallways at night. The questions about what makes this all meaningful? How should I be orienting my life? How should I live? There seem to be a lot of goals that I'm running after. Are they the right ones? How do I choose goals? And we set up the class to do this in-depth experience with a variety of religious traditions, and the students were a diverse mix, which is, I think, really helpful to have people coming from places of commitment to different traditions, different faiths, and bringing themselves to the table in a way that allowed the students to learn from one another and from their texts in a place that was a good environment to be able to ask questions and then to really wrestle with them in a way that put themselves at the table rather than just putting their intellects there, right? It's not a game of trying to be smarter than anybody else, but this is really the stuff about that your life is about. The students, by all accounts, found it really transformative. Some of them went away with new spiritual practices. Some of them went away, in some ways, recommitted to the traditions they came in as part of. And since then, the program has only grown with the undergraduates. We always have a lot more students trying to get into the class than we can accept. And the key things remain the same. This is a class where you're supposed to be really present at the table. This is a class where you're supposed to ask questions and allow great texts and great people around you to put your life under a microscope and challenge it, and really ask you what's there, what's the deep substance. And so as we think about what we're trying to do with the class, it's really giving some sort of opportunity to get oriented in the world, to think, what sort of life am I aiming at? What sort of life is worth aiming